Hello friends, today I decided to do an update on my everyday carry system, and obviously as I pan across this table and show you some of the clothing I might wear, you can't wear all this at once and you can't carry all this at once, but let's discuss it. We all have different attires we wear on any given day. I particularly wear a suit and tie Monday through Friday, pretty much 8 to 5, and so of course I've got my pen, my ring, my watch, my cufflinks, my keys, my wallet. I prefer to carry a small wallet and with minimal amount of documents in here, particularly my driver's license, my concealed weapons permit, a couple of credit cards, and some cash. I keep an ample amount of cash just in case you need cash. You never know if the power goes out somewhere. This is what I keep in the trunk for a wallet, and that has all my important stuff, but it's locked up in the trunk, hidden back there with the spare tire. And that's really where I keep my important stuff that I need if I have to show a police officer my registration and things like insurance and all my papers, important papers and documents. That's where that goes. Okay, but as far as weapons, let me show you some attire here first. On the right is a pair of 5.11 tactical pants, and they've come a long way with these designs, meaning that they're pretty nice now. I mean, you can come across looking not like some G.I. Joe guy. You can come across looking pretty sharp if you wear a nice collared shirt, preferably white to offset yourself, so you don't want to wear all black. It's important to have a good quality police belt. On the left is a Don Humes, and on the right is a Galco. They're about $100 each. I think the Don Humes might be a little bit more. There's more workmanship involved there. But I have 10 or 12 good quality police belts. And then there's a 5.11 Tactical Series shirt, which you have to wear if I'm going to wear my Miami Classic over-the-shoulder holster, which is really what I love to always wear, because I just love to know that that big Glock 29 10mm is right there at my fingertips. I really feel safe and secure with that. And there I have 2 extra spare mags. This 29 has an extension on it to hold. It's about 15 plus 1, I believe. And with those 2 extra rounds, you've got a good 45 rounds at your fingertips. And if I want even more rounds, which is doubtful, but if I have a Glock 29 at my waist and not this, then I'll have these extra rounds in the paddle holster. Now, the pocket pistol is this M&P 340. 357 Magnum. It's got a crimson laser built in. I put it in this Robert Micah pocket holster, handmade, beautiful. Check him out. Google his name, Micah Holsters. They're inexpensive and they're high quality. If I'm in my business suit and I can't wear this huge amount of weapons, I can't carry all that, I'll always have this in my pocket no matter what. That's always in my pocket. And I prefer this Bianchi strip of extra bullets. 350. Look at those black Talons. Whew, those are cool. I had those about 20 years. And if I want to even carry more bullets, or besides this, I may want to use this on my belt and carry some more 357 rounds. This Kimber, I like to always have with me. It's the Ultra Raptor 2. I put that in a Galco paddle holster. And so it's depending on what attire I'm wearing. But these are the weapons of choice of mine. And what knife would I carry? What blade? I prefer the Espada extra large. If I'm wearing my suit, then I'll have the Espada large in my pocket. And I like to sometimes carry 2 blades. There's a Spartan. I'll find a spot for that. If I'm wearing tactical pants, I can carry 3 blades, three guns, and 2 flashlights, and whatever I want. You can just hide everything everywhere. If I'm in my suit, I'm a little bit more limited. I'll just pick and choose. I love my Benchmade, and I have a number of those, and I'll find a spot for that. That Black Hawk blade, I just put this on the table because it's 3 products in one. It gives you a nice blade serrated. It gives you a seatbelt cutter, which is very important. Car accident, you got to get someone out, whether it's in your car, heaven forbid, or another vehicle that gets in an accident. You got to go there to help. And it's got a glass break also on it. This I keep Velcroed to my door of all my vehicles. It's made by Houdini Pro. It was given to me by my firefighter friend in Boca Raton. Velcro that to the door. Same thing. Seatbelt cutter, glass break. This is just ear protection. As a joke, I put this here, but I actually do keep one of those in each vehicle. And with kids age 5 and younger, 2 girls, 3 and 5, they get a little noisy sometimes. That'll just cut the tension down a little bit. Okay, on a more of a serious note, join the NRA, of course, you get that free multi-tool. But I like to always carry my Juice XE6. It comes in that nice Leatherman leather pouch. I like to always have a flashlight with me if I'm going out at night. That's my flashlight of choice, the Phoenix TA21. And I'll always have a pen light, a 4.7s. That pen light, I have a number of pen lights. So I do like to also carry batons, high quality ASP. I've got 5 or 6 or 7 of these, one on each vehicle. And look at this. We're going to do a special on this. This is a cane with a sword on the inside that's razor blade sharp, made by cold steel. I'll do a one-on-one on that. It's just too much to talk about on that. It's awesome. But when would I carry that? You know, if I'm going into a bad area, into a mall, that is something I want to grab something out of that mall, but it's in a bad area, I'm going to be loaded up. I'm going to have everything at my disposal, including this cane. I'll be limping with this cane. Someone's going to try to rob me. They're picking the wrong guy. But I tell you, run away from violence. I do not advocate violence. I do not want it. Let's just get away from it and stay away from it. But prepare yourself. That's all we're talking about here. It's just being prepared and protect your family and others. Okay, this is an ankle holster, and I would never carry a gun on my ankle if it weren't for this Wolverine Holsters. What I like about it, and I keep this Kimber in it, and it's got a Crimson Trace built in. It's a nice Kimber, 3-inch, 45 caliber, but it's got cushion on the inside, fur. So all the way around your calf, and I added more of that, all the way around your calf it's nice and comfy. You really don't feel it. So, and it's tight and it doesn't slip down your leg. It's just perfect. I've bought like 10, 12, 15 of these ankle holsters and they're all terrible. There's junk Velcro. And you know, it's just, this one's good. So check into that and buy that for your ankle. Now this, I like to have a light with me sometimes on my weapon, depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing. So you need a special holster. This was made by Black Hills Leather. That's ostrich skin, very expensive. Galco charges like $400 or $500 for that, and it doesn't even hold a light. So I get this custom made. You talk to the gentleman directly who'll answer the phone at bhlstore.com. It stands for Black Hills Leather. Let me correct that. It's bhlstore.com. I'll annotate that. bhlstore.com. But that's ostrich skin. I only paid $300 for that and the magazine holder. But now I can carry my H&K 45 with my M6X laser and light on my waist. If I'm going out at night into a dark area and I want a pistol that has a light, you have to have that holster. Okay? I usually have a black t-shirt under whatever I wear, no matter what. And why would I have a judge? I live on 3 acres in Palm Beach County. We are infested with coral snakes, and they are very deadly. The venom is extremely rare, the anti-venom. So I carry this judge, and only on my property, period. That's it, when I'm working out in the yard. And I've unfortunately had to shoot a couple snakes that are venomous, rattlesnakes or coral snakes. So with 2 young children, you really don't have much of a choice but to eradicate venomous snakes. Everything else I want to live. Yes, I do carry, sometimes I will carry this pouch here. And this one in particular, and I've bought dozens of these, is made by Coronado Leather. And it's really beautiful. Just check this out. Go to Coronado Leather. You can put whatever you want in there. And I love this Joyce Chen product here. These scissors. I always have a pair of these scissors nearby. Let's find the name here. You see that? Joyce Chen. Get a pair of these scissors. Keep them with you. They're really high quality steel. I got my extra flashlight. I have, this is a pretty serious thing to keep with you at all times. What is it? Well, that's a laser beam light in case you gotta be found somewhere. That's my flashlight. But what I'm talking about is this. You know, what is this? That'll scare a predator away, but more importantly, it'll also, if you're in a jam, someone will find you. Okay, let me put all this stuff away. And then, of course, I have a huge Glock 30, 45 caliber sitting in here. and it's got a lot of room for storage, this pouch. So I'll carry that only if I'm going into certain predicaments. A mall, you know, that's in a bad area. This cane, for instance, I'm going to do a one-on-one on this cane. This is kick-ass. This is awesome, made by Cold Steel. I mean, look at that sword. It's razor blade sharp. And no one would know you're carrying a sword when it's inside this cane like this. I'm walking, I'll limp around. And little do they know, I got a sword at my disposal. Razor blade sharp. Batons, I keep one on each vehicle, not on my body. And that's about it. So depending on my attire for the day will tell me exactly what I'm going to carry. Sometimes I'll always carry ear protection on the seat of my car and all my vehicles, mainly because I have 2 children under the age of 5. I think I mentioned that already, but you want to tone out the screaming and yelling, sometimes you can do so. But there you have it. I mean, depending on what you're wearing, you got to mix and match all this stuff up, and you got to be comfortable. You don't want to be weighed down too much. So think about what you want to do. I don't mind having the weight. I don't mind having 3 guns, 2-3 knives on me, and that's it. Okay? Get your attire, tactical attire, get your dress clothes, get your beach clothes, and mix and match all your weapons. And be protected. Get your concealed weapons permit and obey the law. It's great to be American. All right, check it out. Thank you.